Went on to have a great career at ECU. Shit, y'all were producing receivers over there because you went on to have some great seasons in your last season. End up being the reception leader for the school.
Okay.
Has that since been broken?
Yeah, Zay Jones.
Right after that.
Right after that.
That's crazy.
Just my first game.
Right. Yeah, but Wolf was out there dunking on niggas out there. He was getting busy out there at ECU.
What year was this? 2011. Okay, so y'all, it was Conference USA. So who was the quarterback for Memphis in 11? You remember?
What this nigga asked
I can't even remember. I just want to know like what were those matchups like just in like that conference during the time? Was the comp getting slick like getting?
It was getting
better.
It was getting better. It was getting better.
It was getting better. Right?
It was getting better.
This is like right before Conference US or the American Conference.
Right before the American. Probably like 2 years before the American.
Okay, so the comp was
it was already like we was getting to that point because before 2011, I want to say ECU had won 2 conference championships.
Okay,
like back-to-back years.
Okay,
so like ECU was nice. I was kind of on the map a little bit.
Chris Johnson, that's where he came from. He was kind of the first one kind of put.
He was the one that was won the conference championship.
Yeah, that year he.
Okay.
Yeah, because his highlights, that shit was crazy. I know they were still playing his highlights.
He was crazy. Like, he was like that. But shit, in that game they were playing their shit. That was your first big game of the season. That was the first game ever playing. Oh, that was your first game ever. Okay, Now you was snapping though. Yeah, first college. I think I ended up finishing with like 10 catches. Yeah, you had like 10, 11. 90-something, a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, you went to work.
They had first game in college, though. They had them guys. Stephon Gilmore. Right. I think they had Swearinger. Swearinger, Gilly out there. They had a team out there. Ingram. That's the year.
Yeah, Mel.
Guys. They had a nice team.
Yeah.
Nice
they were always low-key talented.
Yeah, they always got talent, but it was never always put together like it needed to be. Right. But yeah, no, they was nice this year. They was good. That's when they had, I think, Garcia was the quarterback. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Y'all ended up we lost. Yeah. But y'all took it. It was a game. It was a good game. It was a good game. Yeah. I mean, I'm losing in the second half. But that was the difference between SEC and Conference USA. Like, right. We can skill position, we can match up. Right. But like as far as like up front, it's a little bit harder.
A whole different monster.
It's a little bit harder. Because it always be like that in those type of games, like out of conference games, the teams where it used to be like the teams that didn't necessarily have a complete roster and the big guys up front wasn't the, top tier of those type guys. And so you get into the game, beginning of the game, be kind of going back and forth a little bit. They might have some success, but as soon as that motherfucking second half, third quarter rolls around, middle to later that third quarter, level kicking in. Man, that shit used to be different. That shit used to be different, monster up front. That was in the score. That shit used to be different.
It's a whole nother monster up front.
Shit,
but a lot of touchdowns.
But shit, after this game, Hardy, if this was now, this is my coming out part. If this your first game, you're coming out. Shit, NIL value went through the roof.
Yeah, it's up from game one.
It would have been crazy. I tell people all the time, I wish I was in school, bro. I'd have tried to stay. I would have tried to stay. For sure. Like how it is now, everybody playing 7, 8 years. Oh my God. Right, 7, exactly. 7, 8. Some of them got 9. 7, 8. Some of them got 9.
Yeah. Dr. McCormick.
Right.
Doctor, hey.
And they giving out the money like they giving it out. Right. No, yeah, they definitely giving the money out for sure.
Absolutely.
But so after this game, going on that first season, I guess kind of what was the thing that you needed to work on to get, over the hump and actually get to be one of those guys? And of course you started early, but being a walk-on, like what was the mindset that you went into, each day with? Man, to be honest, just getting 1% better every day. Like really just figuring out something I needed to work on every day. Yeah. And by the time I got to the next year, I'm over 1,000 yards. I'm getting my catches in, I'm getting the receptions. So it's like
1,000 yards your first year.
Second year. But like I was close my first year. Right. I ended up having like 600, 700 yards. I ended up becoming conference rookie year. Right. And everything like that. So it was like just kind of going off that, understanding like, okay, now I know I can play. Right. Like that was the thing, like knowing I can play. And then just kind of separating myself from there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the second year shit. 1,000 every year after that, man.
Balled out.
And we touching paint.
Oh yeah, a lot of paint touching in this bitch. A lot of what was one of your favorite things about playing the ECU?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, the atmosphere was nice.
Right.
Like,
I feel
that's
like
when
that's
ECU
one
was
of the,
like really ECU.
I feel like that's one of the slept on type atmospheres for real in college football. I fuck with the mascot, the colors and shit.
Definitely fuck with the colors.
Jerseys hard. They definitely got some swag out there.
Yeah, definitely.
But I have seen, the atmosphere, and it's definitely a lot of love and tradition.
Like PEC, like 2010 to 2014, 15. Like it was a good experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it always seemed like it was live. Like watching the play, it always looked like it was rowdy.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
And that's what they call it, rowdy dowdy.
Rowdy dowdy.
Oh, there we go.
Little Pirates, bro. That shit fire.
Yeah, y'all fire.
And like it was to the point where everybody was kind of like scared to play us. Like not saying they were scared because,
but they didn't want to. They didn't want to come into y'all.
They didn't want to come there.
Yeah, right. Because it's one of them schools that got that potential at any point in time. Well, shit, we just gonna kick it up a notch.
Like Carolina came, put 70 on them.
Shit,
dang,
put 70 on them.
70.
Golly,
that's after the year we put like 56 on them the year before. 60 at their place. Then they came to us.
UNC.
Damn,
70 to yeah.
They playing basketball out there.
Y'all was hooping, bro. Y'all was hooping.
What you had this game?
The crazy thing about it, I didn't even lead this game.
I mean, everybody was eating.
Everybody
was eating. Everybody was eating that game.
What happened?
6 foot 92. And no touchdown, but that's still 15
yards.
See
who was in front.
Look at everybody got touches though.
Exactly.
5,
the
8,
niggas in front of you had
2, 3, 1. Everybody was getting something.
Niggas in front of you had 100 in a touchdown or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those days.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
But that year, NC State, we played NC State that same year.
Yeah.
Beat them. So like, of course, all the in-state rivalries, they didn't want to play us.
I see this shit too.
Hey! Wow. Wait.
That would be a flag now.
Absolutely.
That would be a flag.
And he's getting kicked out of the
That
game.
would be a flag, yeah.
But I hit him right where he needed to hit.
You did. That's good strike zone hit. That's good strike zone hit right there. Good strike zone hit.
I love it.
Oh, that's a beautiful hit.
I love it. That's a great block.
We love some shit like that. Put that boy on the straight. He definitely went to the sideline after
for sure. He went to the sideline.
He's for sure getting ejected, and he missing the first half next week. He missing the first half next week.
Facts. In the league, oh yeah, you're getting a letter.
That's a great block.
During this time, though, like, hey, if you don't block, you don't play. So, like,
yeah. That's how it was. Our receivers at LSU, you don't block, you don't get the ball.
That's a football play. That's a block.
That's a great block, right?
11 should have had your eyes on the swivel,
on the swivel.
Protect yourself at all times.
Eyes on the swivel. Look, so you started playing early, played your whole career.
Mm-hmm.
What was your? Did you have a welcome to college moment? Your first year? I mean,
no, but I will say
falling early.
I will say.
Ain't nobody.
The first moment I kind of got caught.
Yeah,
we was playing against FAU at home. We first game we had the all black jerseys.
Oh, okay, all black jerseys. Okay,
all black jerseys,
I got stood up.
Yeah, tough.
Ball dropped. Went down.
Oh Lord,
I got one of those hits.
Oh Lord,
first time ever been hit like that.
You said against who?
FAU.
FAU.
We playing at home. First time we had all black uniforms on.
That's the first time you got.
Yep.
Damn.
Fumble and everything.
Fumbled and everything is crazy. Ball out.
Exactly.
Ball out.
On our sideline.
Oh, not in front of the team.
Right in front of the coach.
Coach looking at you
come
like,
on, get on off.
Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Damn.
It was cool though, because at this point it was my this is my junior or my senior year. So I was kind of
I
didn't make too many mistakes at this point. So come on, get on off. You'll be all right.
You was getting the love over there. You was really that guy at that point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
At that point. Damn, ball out is crazy.
Ball out.
Look at Faye. He over there.
On the sideline.
He looking for it. You can see his eyes. You can see his eyes.
He gonna see the film right now.
If it's footage, you gonna see.
That nigga the FBI, bro.
You gonna see it.
I'm
like to my knees.
He was buffering.
To my knees.
You went to your...
Like, I'm getting stood up. Like, I'm dropped straight to my knees.
Oh, Lord. That's tough.
All right, so before we go, Justin was talking about his welcome to D1 moment. And we actually found that clip of the fumble against FAU.
Oh, I told you this nigga was going to find this shit, bro.
We're going to go ahead and pull this up.
I told you he was going to find this shit, bro.
Oh, shit.
Shoot. Yeah, you was hurt. You was hurt.
Bro, yeah, I felt it.
You looked like you was hurt.
Sure.
God.
Like, I felt it.
Was that Bryce? Did Bryce hit this?
Wow.
Ball out.
I'm going to tell you what messed me up.
Ball out.
I'm going to tell you what messed me up. It was, what's that? What number is that?
The
18?
first nigga that
grabbed my legs.
Yeah.
Around my legs.
He stopped your momentum.
Right. And at that point, I'm trying to get him off of me.
And it's over with. So at that point, the second man in is that's a great place to be on defense. The
Great place.
Second man in,
Like
because you can fuck shit up.
I'm running straight.
Oh yeah.
I ain't make no move.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ball out.
Good little hit. Ball out.
That's a hit.
Good little hit stick right there. Golly.
Yeah.
What team? What team was this again?
This
FAU.
is FAU.
Good Lord. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Look at him here.
Shit, he hurt. Yeah.
Get up.
I got a word.
Hey.
Get up.
I couldn't even feel my right arm.
Oh, damn. Yeah, nah, that's a bad look right there.
Man.
Gave the ball up.
Yeah, give it up.
Damn.
Give it up.
Well, you hate to see that.
It's tough.
All right. Well, shit. Okay, so junior year, you had first team All Conference USA.
Mm-hmm.
After setting the reception record, and then you had the receiving yards in the season too.
Mm-hmm.
Man was out here getting busy.
Yeah. He was at work.
At ECU, bro.
He was at work. For sure.
Getting busy, bro. Imagine, and I'm sorry to do it, but just imagine, you got records at the school, NIL around.
I know, right?
Pockets,
right in the corner.
Pockets is fat.
Man, my jersey was from my first year from playing, my jersey was in the student
in the item shop.
From that year till I left.
In the bookstore.
Probably still in there.
In the bookstore.
In the
bookstore. They got number 2 in that bitch.
Damn.
He ain't seen it.
Not a dime.
Not a dimey.
Nothing
to your point, yeah, you're right. They probably sell them to this day. Say, hey, we want
jump in that lawsuit with Reggie and, Johnny.
Did you sign up for that?
What lawsuit?
The lawsuit for the
for
NCAA?
I ain't even know about it.
For the NCAA shit? Yeah, because the people that was on like NCAA before they took it off, you had to just sign up and send that shit in.
I got that.
Oh, okay. So you was
the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They came out with it.
That one wasn't really NIL. There's one for like NIL, like this big. It's gonna be a lot more money.
Oh, they still talking about it now, or they
still doing one.
Okay,
yeah. Reggie and Johnny and them. They still.
I got to figure that out.
I thought it was a Heisman thing.
Nah. Yeah.
Okay, say less.
That might be what it is. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I know they're going back and trying to get.
Yeah, we're gonna do some research. We're gonna
research. Like said, if he was a record holder, I mean,
Nigga said
he was selling jerseys in East Carolina.
I need a little back pay. That's what I need.
They was making money off of his work that he was doing on the field.
I need a little back pay. Quit playing, putting ECU on the map for.
Here we go.
Hell yeah. Okay, so damn, that's not even your last year because you stayed all 4 years. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
stayed all 4 years. Senior year. Damn, you said, okay, you done broke the record twice.
My own record.
Broke your own record.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, that's balling.
Come on, sweet.
That's balling.
2-time record league. Like, you know what I'm saying? 2-time record holder. Like, that
2-time record holder.
Break my own record. It's crazy. And you did this in the first game of your senior year.
Was it?
Yeah. Or is that right? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
It might not have been first game.
NCAA career receptions record.
NCAA.
That's what it's.
NCAA record.
That's what it say.
That's cold.
Hell yeah.
Damn. All right.
Always open.
Always.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, the first.
It was live. It be live out there.
It look lit. Yeah.
Man, breaking records, bro. You get like some type of.
And he got the big banner shaking.
You get some type of like. You get some type of like plaque or something like that.
That banner.
That banner was it.
Yeah.
You don't get nothing.
Well, I mean, NCAA, they of course sent some.
I'm about to say for the NCAA, I know the school one is a little different.
You know how much money he would have got with this NIL shit
for doing that now? That big picture? What?
It'd have been.
Yeah, right.
They paused the game.
They stopped the game to do that.
Sponsored by Chipotle.
Dropped it.
Oh, yeah. The unveiling. They stopped the game for that.
It's like second down.
You said it's a second quarter, man. It's middle of the drive, bro. They stopped the game to do that shit live though.
Yeah, man. You gotta call somebody.
To have an honor like that. And this was from the NCAA one.
Mm-hmm.
But you said the school record and then you broke an NCAA record. man out here doing crazy. Like have a record, bro. That's what everybody want to do.
Yeah.
Going into college, going into school, like you know, shit. You want to be the best.
Yeah.
I want my name to be up there.
Name etched in stone. You know.
I didn't even know I had 9 a game though.
You said 9 a game?
That's what it said.
9 receptions a game.
You just out there working, bro. You wasn't counting.
Right.
It's not.
9.3 receptions per game. That's a lot of fucking catches, my boy. From walk-on
to record holder.
To record holder.
That's a story.
Put it on a t-shirt.
NCAA, bro.
Write a book.
From a walk-on to record holder. NCAA record holder.
That's the title. From walk-on to record holder. Boom.
That's it.
Ain't there.
That's it.
You in there.